Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's your girl, Coach Misty, and I am here with day 6 of Soul Stirrers. Baby, we done had a good time. We done had a good time, a good time, a good time. So before, when I do Soul Stirrers, I need to explain to you what Soul Stirrers is. So every video, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Now, remember, we got one more day of free classes. We have one more day of free classes for Soul Stirrers. I have 2 more openings in Soul Stirrers, the private boot camp. It's a 6-week boot camp. It ends November 12th. I would only offer Soul Stirrers once a year. So the next time I offer Soul Stirrers will be September 30th of 2025. It'll be the next time I offer this class. But we have 2 more spots available with Soul Stirrers. If at any time you say, Coach, I won't in, let us know. We have moderators, people that are in the comments that can assist you with signing up for Soul Stirrers. Our private classes for 2024 will start Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a private Zoom. I only have 2 more spots available for this class, and this is I'm about to explain to you what it is right now. So welcome. Soul Stirrers is a 6-week workshop which is designed for spiritual workers and healers who are ready to unlock the power of their spiritual gifts and turn their passions into profitable business. I'm going to say this. This is for spiritual workers and healers. Now, let me say this to say that because we spent the last 5 days discovering that everybody has a spiritual talent. Listen, everybody has a spiritual talent. It's a gift when you use it for somebody else. I'm not only working, listen, we're not only working with readers. I'm working with energy healers. I'm working with people who prophesize. I'm working with public speakers, motivational speakers. I'm working with counselors. I'm working with life coaches. You all have a spiritual talent. Everybody has one, even if you are cook. I'm working with people who have a spiritual talent and who are ready to turn their passions into a profitable business. Okay? During the 6 weeks, we are going to look at spiritual entrepreneurship, abundance mindset, and practical strategies to monetize your unique talents. That's it. That's all. It's real simple. Now, I can say a whole lot of words like abundance and this, that, and the other. I'm going to say this to say that. Now, this is the stuff my mama hate that I talk about. But I'm going to say this to say that. If you have a spiritual gift, let me put my lip gloss. You know what? Let me put my other lip gloss on. Where Kenosha at? Shout out to Professional KM. Kenosha brought me some mint lip tint. This is the good stuff. She brought me the stuff. It tingles my spirit. Hold on. It tingled. There she go. Come on, Kenosha. Girl, remember you got me this. I still got it. This is my second one. You gave me 2 of them. Thank God. And this one I know I'm about to be on. This one I know I'm about to be on some bullshit. When I put this on. When I put this on, I know I'm about to be on some trash. Okay? If you have a spiritual gift and you work a 9 to 5, you are doing yourself a disservice. If you have a spiritual gift and you are not pulling in a minimum of $10,000 a month, what are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? Energy cost. What are we doing? If you have a spiritual gift and you are giving away your energy for free, I tell people this. Over the last 2.5 years, I have developed my spiritual business, which is CME, right? Coach Misty Experience. If you ask me what I do, I am an that's number one. I'm a seer. Huh? I'm a seer. God gives me the vision, and I tell you what it is. I prophesize. I'm an energy healer. I'm a real life healer. I'm the drug and the plug, baby. I'm a healer. Not only am I a healer with my hands, I'm a healer. Listen, I'm an energy healer, a healer with my hands. I also create products, which I'm still healing with my hands to heal people. I'm a manifestation king, not a queen, a manifestation king. I'm a master manifester. Master manifester. I'm a teacher and I am a preacher. And the overall, what? Bad bitch. Okay, so let's get into it. Day 6. So you be like, well, how long is she teaching that class? If you're not making a minimum of $40,000 a month, get your notebook out. Not a year, sis. If you're not making a minimum of 40 grand a month, get your notebook out. Listen, I have an abundance mindset. I do not live in a place of scarcity. I am not a gatekeeper. I'm going to teach you everything I know. Listen, I want you to be greater than who I am. I want you to be greater. The greatest testimony is when you can teach somebody and they rise up above you. That's the greatest testimony in the world. You understand me? I want my children to be greater than them. I don't want my children to become a millionaire in their 40s. I want them to become a millionaire in their 20s and their 30s. You understand me? I don't want you, listen, I want you to take this class, even if you just take this free information I give you. I want to see you. I want to be in your life. Okay, saying, hey, Coach Zulima, hey, Coach Didi, I want to be in your live. I want to be at your conference. I want to be having a ticket to your conference and watching you speak to the multitudes of people. You understand me? That is the greatest testament. If you take, listen, if I'm able to teach you these ways, if I'm able to change your mindset, if I'm able to change your heart, if I'm able to raise your confidence, then I have done my job. What's for me is for me. What God has for me is for me. Yes, I teach other readers. You hear me? Welcome to Club Overflow, friend. We're doing soul stirs now. Yes, I teach other readers. Yes, I teach other people. Yes, I help people with their gifts. Yes, I've come across amazing people. I don't compare myself to one person like, oh, well, she has more than I. She can do more than I do. But I've met some powerful people, and I surround myself around powerful people, spiritually charged people, right? And I'm going to root you on, and I want you to be amazing. Because what God has for me is for me, and I'm okay, and I'm fine with that. God has already shown me the path that my life is on, right? And I just want you to come along with me. I'm gonna teach you what I know, right? And we're gonna grow. So today we're talking about owning your spiritual journey. Let's talk about that. Owning your spiritual journey. So today we're going to cover a couple things. We're going to embrace your spiritual identity with confidence and authenticity. People say, oh, Coach, everybody want to come to Coach Misty. You know why? Because I am who I am. I'm real. And people say they real and don't be real, but I'm real. I'm real. Listen, I give you the real good, the real bad, and the real ugly, but it's still real. I'm very transparent. I'm transparent to a fault. My friends say all the time, you tell too much of your business. I say it's not my business. It's God's business. It's not my business. It's a testimony. I say I don't have this. This is a no judgment zone. I tell people that all the time. I say, how can I allow people to call it and tell me their business and I don't tell you mine? That's wild behavior. If y'all need any information about soul stirs or anything that I offer, you can send me a direct message. This is my only page for the Coach Misty experience. This is my only page for this. I do have other pages that deal with other things, but I will never inbox you for none of my pages. So if you want to ask me some questions about the services I offer, if you are interested about mentorship, you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and send me a direct message. But let's get into it. So we're going to embrace the spiritual identity with confidence and authenticity, and we're going to commit to nurturing your spiritual gifts and sharing them with the world through entrepreneurship, okay? All right, so first of all, let's get into it. What's up, Buttercup? Listen, what's up, Buttercup? Welcome to day 6 of Soul Stirrers. I am Coach Misty, and today is a special day because we are talking about owning your spiritual journey, all right? We are talking about stepping into your power with confidence, authenticity, and a commitment to share your gifts with the world, all right? Now, over the last 5 days, we have covered your spiritual gifts. We explored your role as a spiritual entrepreneur. We've aligned your talents with your business, right? And now it's time to fully embrace your spiritual identity and commit to the path ahead, okay? Now today is all about confidence and authenticity. Now I'm gonna see which one of y'all know how to spell. Somebody put confidence and authenticity. Confidence and authenticity. That is what we're talking about today. Confidence and authenticity, okay? That's what we're doing today. Now, by the end of this session, you will feel empowered to own your spiritual journey and nurture your gifts, both in your personal life and in business. Thank you, Goddess Tiffany. Confidence and authenticity. All right. So, first of all, let's talk about the importance of the confidence in your spiritual journey. Why do you need to be confident in your spirit? And I touched on this a little bit yesterday about being confident in your spiritual journey. I said, how would you feel if you called in, you paid your 25, 30, even sometimes $50 to ask me a question and I say, oh, it might happen, or I don't know. How would you feel if you paid your money? You said, Coach Misty, where's my bed? And I said, well, he could be at the barbershop on this Saturday, or he could be at the park on the same day, or he could be. You would look at me like, what? What you mean he could be? Y'all would lose it. Y'all would be flabbergasted. What do you mean? You have to be confident in your spiritual journey. When you ask me something, I give you the first thing that what God gives to me, I give it to you. I don't question it. That's confidence. Not confidence in myself, not confidence in my ability, but I have all confidence that God is going to show me the right answer for you. That God is going to give me the right thing for you. That's that confidence in your spiritual journey. So when you own your spiritual identity, you're saying yes to who you truly are. When you own your spiritual identity, you're saying yes to who you truly are. You are embracing your gifts, your purpose, and the path that has been divinely laid out to you. You are saying yes to who you truly are. Yeah, it took me a while to say yes to who I truly am. Even when I started back in June of 2022, I wasn't saying yes to everything because I was like, Lord, they're going to say I'm a weirdo. They're going to be like, this girl is crazy. But I had to say yes. The more I said yes to God, the more I said yes to my gift, the more I said yes to my purpose, the more I was able to gain. The more business I had, the more people that were attracted to me, the more products God gave me, the bigger I listened. The more I said yes, the more I grew. I didn't just grow spiritually. I grew financially as well, because that's what it all comes down to for a lot of people is just this money, honey. That's what we hear. That's why I created Soul Stirrers, to help spiritual people turn it into a business. So the more I said yes to who I was spiritually, the more I walked in all of my abilities and gifts, the more money I made. Let's just call a thing a thing. Okay? Now, confidence is not about having all the answers. It's about trusting yourself and trusting that your gifts are enough. I can't do everything. People are like, well, can you do this? Can you do that? No, I don't know about astrology. I don't know about numerology. I don't, y'all be like, I'm a Scorpio and he a Pisces. I wouldn't give a damn if he was Scooby-Doo and you was Shaggy. That's not my lane. It's not that I don't value those things. That's just not what I do. I am confident in the gift. I don't need to know your astrological sign. I don't. Don't have nothing to do with nothing. That don't have nothing to do with what God is telling me. Okay? I trust him. I trust in my gifts are enough. It's knowing that your spiritual journey is uniquely yours and no one else can walk it for you. All right. Listen, so we're going to talk about what does confidence mean to you. So this is our first reflective exercise. If you've been rocking with me for the past 5 days, baby, we do reflection. Not Scooby-Doo or Shaggy. We do reflection. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. I'm going to close our eyes just for a moment. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes. The shit going to get weird. Close your eyes for a moment and think about the time when you feel completely confident, whether it was in your spiritual gifts, your business, or any area in your life. What did you feel like and how did it show up? So I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Think about the last time you felt completely confident. Couldn't nobody tell you nothing. You are shit. Can't nobody tell you nothing. See, that's my confidence. When I do that, baby, I'm confident. Sometimes I do that in the car by myself. Don't tell nobody. When I create a new program, listen, right now, I'm in my moment. I'm completely confident. Can't nobody get in these comments and tell me nothing about nothing. Nothing about nothing. I will slap you with my tax return. You can't tell me nothing about nothing. You hear me? You can't tell me I'm not walking in my path. You can't tell me as I walk around this beautiful home with beautiful crown molding, with a pool and jacuzzi, you can't tell me I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do. You can't tell me that. Can't nobody. When was the last time you were completely confident? Right? I want you to think about that. I want you to realize, I want you to get back in that energy. What did it feel like and how did you show up? Now, I want you to open up your eyes and I want you to write down the following. Question number 1, we get to it, y'all. Have y'all pen and paper out? Y'all know how I get down. Get to it, pen and paper. Hey, friend, go and get your pen and paper out. Listen, what does confidence look like for you in your spiritual journey? What does confidence look like for you in your spiritual journey? So I'm going to answer that question. For me, confidence is giving the right answer at the right time. That's confidence. Confidence is, for me, is giving you that information you need. Confidence is going with whatever God told me and not questioning God. That's confidence. Confidence is having people call in on my lives. That's confidence. Having people live, y'all be all the way live, whether y'all get in the box or y'all be answering questions on live. That, you know how much confidence that takes to answer questions on live, and people will be like, oh no, girl, I don't know who you talking about. And that's happened a time or two before, and then they call back and be like, oh, I know what you were saying, or you called me off like, I couldn't believe you said that, so I just froze up. That's confidence for me, right? So confidence looks like for me in my spiritual journey is giving you the answer at the right time, The first answer, let's get it, let's go. And I stand on it. That's what confidence, and confidence looks like for me is creating these classes and confidence and presenting these classes. That's what confidence looks like in my spiritual journey, because I'm walking in my path, which is teaching, preaching, and preparing. So I teach, preach, and prepare people. So when I'm teaching, this is what confidence looks like for me. Confidence in saying, go, you know what, Coach Misty, you got to do 3 classes back to back to back to back to back because you needed some rest. So now you up and you got to do these classes back to back to back. Then you're going to take a 15-minute break after your last class and come back and go ahead and do these readings. You're going to give them all you got right here, right now. That's what confidence looks like to me. Number 2, how would your business change if you fully stepped into that confidence? Now, some of you all are just now starting your spiritual business. So I want you to change that question to how would your life change if you fully stepped into that confidence? If you already have a spiritual business, or you have a business where you can use your spiritual talents, how would your life change if you fully walked into that? How would your business change? How would your income change if you were to fully embrace your gifts? If you were to tell people, not only am I a makeup artist, I'm a healer, right? Not only am I a personal trainer, I'm I'm an energy worker. Not only am I a reader, I also do mediumship. Not only do I do mediumships, I also fix energy. Not only do I fix energy, I also can help you change your mind. How would that work out for you, right? How would that change? Okay, so question number 1 is, what does confidence look like to you in your spiritual journey? And you can always go back and watch this on YouTube anytime at I Am Coach Misty. There's a playlist called Soul Stirrers. Catch all the classes, catch all the work. The first week is free. Number 2 is, how would your business change if you fully step into that confidence? Now, let's talk about steps to build confidence in your spiritual journey, right? Let's talk about the steps on how to build confidence in your spiritual journey. Step number 1, and I need somebody to write this in the comments. Step number 1 is to trust your inner knowing. Step number 1, somebody write it in the comments. Somebody on Facebook, write it on Facebook. Somebody on TikTok, write it on TikTok. Somebody on YouTube, write it on YouTube. Steps to building confidence in your spiritual journey is number 1, trust your inner knowing. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Goddess Tiffany. Thank you, Intuitive Crochet Artist. Trust your inner knowing. We all have an inner compass. This is divine guidance that is always there. Confidence comes from listening to that inner voice and trusting it. Confidence comes from listening to your gut feeling and trusting it. Confidence comes from listening to God's word and trusting it. You don't need external validation. You already have the answers within. This is why I'm teaching y'all about changing your mindset. I want to take you from a client to a coach. You may not coach nobody else, but you can coach yourself. You understand me? I'm trying to take y'all, move y'all in 2025 from clients to coaches. That's why I'm doing so many classes next year and so many mentorships and coaching programs, because I need you to find the coach within you, not the coach Misty, the coach Tiffany, the coach Zulima, the coach Sequoia. Like I said, you don't have to coach nobody else. I need you to coach yourself. Take a sip. Number 2, the second step to building confidence in your spiritual identity is to release fear of judgment. Let's talk about it. Release fear of judgment. One of the biggest barriers to confidence is the fear of what others will think. I used to have that. Remember, your spiritual journey is yours alone. The people who are meant to resonate with your gifts will find you. I'm going to say this again. The people who are meant to resonate with your fears will find you. I'm not going to turn this into a story time because I know I got another class started, but I still want to give y'all an example. I was on TikTok for over a year before I decided to go on Facebook. I was on TikTok for over a year before I decided to go on Facebook. And the whole time, God was like, you need to be on multiple platforms. And I said, no, I can't go on Facebook. My mama on Facebook, my cousins on Facebook, my daddy on Facebook. I really haven't told people what I do. You understand me? Listen, this is why I can't tell people, you know, God let TikTok shut my page down for 30 days. I never forget that. God let my TikTok get shut down for 30 days. I was like, and people were like, oh my God, your TikTok go shut down. What you gonna do? And I just started laughing. I said, I guess I'm gonna get on Facebook. And I never forget the first time I went live on Facebook. And the first time I went live on Facebook and did as Coach Misty and doing what I do, one of my older cousins, my cousin Lisa that I look up to and I love, she got in the comments and she said, LOL, so who you supposed to be, Coach Cleo, Miss Cleo? And it hurt me. that hurt me. It hurt me not because I'm not confident in what I do. It hurt me. It almost validated like this is the reason why I didn't want to get on here. Now what I did was I blocked her. Praise be to God. Baby, I blocked her. Because guess what? God put me in a situation where I had to get on Facebook because I couldn't get on YouTube. I mean, I couldn't get on TikTok, and I wasn't even thinking about getting on YouTube, so I had to get on Facebook, right? And when she did that, I didn't stop what I was doing. I just went on, politely blocked her because guess what? I'm not gonna force you to watch nothing that you're not into. I politely blocked her, and when I blocked her, they gave me the strength to say, you know what? And I'll block anybody else. If I can block my cousin Lisa, baby, I can block anybody else that want this work. You understand me? And I started going live on Facebook, and people started, and then guess what? I ended up becoming a creator on Facebook. They invited me to become a digital creator, which means they invited me to start monetizing on Facebook, right? So had God never shut down my TikTok page, I never went over to Facebook. And now, baby, I'm live everywhere. I got to get my other phone and find my other tablet because I'm about to be live on Instagram again, and live on Big O and everything like that. But you have to have that release for fear of judgment, a release of fear of judgment. You have to, don't worry about that, right? God gave you this for a reason. And the people who are for you, and they will find you. I promise. That's why y'all here with me tonight. Number 3, celebrate your progress. You have to celebrate yourself. You have to take a moment to reflect on how far you come in this boot camp and your journey. So right now, if you have been with me at least 3 nights out of the last 5, give yourself a round of applause. Celebrate yourself. Baby, I celebrate me every day. I celebrate my progress every day. I say, Lord, thank you for me. When I get up and I created all those blessing boxes for 12 months, I celebrated that. When I got online and I created $1 million plan for 90 days, I celebrated that. When I get on my computer, baby, on my phone, and I create these classes, I celebrate that. You know why? Because we have to take a moment to reflect on how far you have come in this boot camp or on your journey. Confidence builds when you acknowledge your progress. Again, confidence builds when you acknowledge your progress. Think about people who have weight loss surgery. The more weight they lose, the more the cuter these clothes get, or the skimpier these clothes get, even if they look good or not. Not too much, coach. Stay on track. Stay on track. Even if they look good or not, right? When they acknowledge their progress, when they post online, say, oh, I'm down 50 pounds, I'm down 75 pounds, I'm down 100 pounds, their outfits and their pictures reflect what they look like, how they feel, because they're celebrating their progress. So confidence builds when you acknowledge your progress and celebrate the steps you've taken, no matter how small. You have to know that we are going to celebrate small wins. If you rock with me, I don't care whether you in Soul Stirrers, Overflow, or whatever I'm offering. I am big on celebrating the small wins. Even when my classes in Mindset 365, people have to tell me what their win was. What is your win? What is your win? That's the only way you get out my class. You got to tell me what your win is. As a matter of fact, I used to do that for my workout class. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that again. You need to tell me what your win is. What is your win? Once you tell me what your win is, you can go ahead and log off at the end of every class. So if you sign up for any class, Mindset 365 month 4, Cultivating Gratitude, starts October 15th. The only way you're gonna get off that live, that link, is if you tell me what your win is. We are still in month 3. I need to know what your win is. If you come to Soul Stirrers, I need to know what your win is every time we meet. If you come to what else I offer? If you in Club Overflow, what is your win for today? I'm about to start making that a post every day. What's your win for today? In order to build confidence, you have to acknowledge where you come from, no matter how small the steps, right? So I want you to say right this. If you are called, I want you to share one way you plan to embrace more confidence in your spiritual journey moving forward. So I'm going to do this. Since we're not in a traditional class and we're online, I want 5 people. I need 5 people to tell me how you plan to embrace your confidence in your spiritual journey. You don't have to be long. Go ahead and tell me, how do you plan? Thank you, Tawana. How do you plan to embrace? How do you plan to embrace your what? Confidence in your spiritual journey. All right. While y'all putting that in the comments, thinking about it and putting it in the comments, sharing it with somebody, I want to talk about why you said start back going live and making more spiritual videos. Speak up more. Continue to be consistent with my content and going live. Good job, Katrina. Good job, Kay. job, y'all. Listen, that's why y'all can put it in the comments. So let's talk about why authenticity matters. Sequoia, can you let everybody know that I will probably be, let me look at my notes. Can you let them know I will be about 20 minutes late? You're going to start going live. Good. Let them know Mindset 365 to give me about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about why you need to be authentic, why the authenticity matters. Okay. Authenticity is your superpower. I'm going to say that. Let me move my camera so y'all can see me. Authenticity is your superpower. When you show up as your true self, you attract the right people. When you show up as your true self, you attract the right opportunities. When you show up as your true self, you attract abundance into your life. There's no need to wear a mask or try to be someone else. Your unique light is what the world needs. I show up as my true self. I love God. God loves me. God believes in me like I believe in him. And I cuss and I date. Well, I'm not dating this month because y'all know it's no honey, more money challenge. However, I'm here for it, right? I'm with all of the shits. I'm still anointed. Huh? All of these pastors and all of these leaders come out with all these scandals. You know why? Because they did not want to be the authentic self. All I'm going to say is Diddy. Take a sip. All I'm going to say is Diddy. Nobody can come and tell you something that Coach Misty did because Coach Misty didn't told about you. Can't nobody come and tell you, oh, Coach Misty be online preaching, but she was with a man yesterday. Y'all saw the man when y'all was online. Y'all know about it. We talked about it. Can't nobody come and tell you nothing Coach Misty did because Coach Misty gonna tell you herself. You know why? Because I am who I am. That doesn't take away from my gift. That doesn't take away from the love of God. I am who I am. At the end of the day, I'm human. Huh? At the end of the day, I'm human. Coach Misty is Coach Misty. At the end of the day, I'm a 44-year-old woman who is semi-single. Take it for what you want. Take it with a sense of humor. How with some badass ugly kids. I'm lying. They're not ugly. They just grown and ugly. And some little ugly grandkids. They not ugly. They cute, but they on my nerves, right? And that's who I am. And I date on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Right, and I'm gonna still give you the love of God 7 days a week, and I'm also gonna love on your baby daddy 7 days a week if that's what I choose to do. Don't laugh at me. I'm semi-single. I got to say that for legal purposes. However, it's because of my authenticity that I attract people who want to be themselves. I attract people who are scared of who are tired of wearing a mask. I attract people who are ready to walk in their own path. That's because I'm authentic and people like me for me. Listen, everybody, listen, I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I don't want to be for everybody, but the people I'm for. And the people that rock with me, rock with me. You hear me? She said, you're human, we're human, semi-single. Put that on a t-shirt. Can I get that on a t-shirt? Semi-single. Can I get that on a t-shirt? All right, y'all. Let's do another reflection exercise, okay? Let's do another reflection exercise. So right now, I want you to take a moment to reflect on what makes you unique in your spiritual journey. What makes you unique in your spiritual journey? What are your qualities? What are your values and the gifts that define who you are? I want you to write down 3 things that make you authentically you. Write down 3 things that make you authentically you. Right? Number 1, my sense of humor. Number 2, my transparency. And number 3, my collection of funny t-shirts. It makes me authentically me. I literally have on a t-shirt that says stay lit. And the little girl then burned her house out with a brooch on. This makes me authentically me. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. I don't even know nobody with the last name Jones. I don't care what you have compared to what I have. I am thankful for what God has given me. And I'm on my own journey. I'm on my own path. This makes me authentically me. Right? And I'm happy. And because I'm happy with who I am, that means I'm happy with who you are. And I'm able to live in a no judgment zone. So I want you to write down 3 things that make you authentically you. Okay, go ahead and write those down. We're going to go ahead again. You can always go watch the replay. Okay, so the 3 things that you identify, these are the things that will set your spiritual business apart. And these are also the qualities that will attract your soul aligned clients. These are the things that will attract your soul-aligned clients. Have you ever heard that before? A soul-aligned clients? Listen, The people that rock with me hard. You know why? Because we are soul aligned clients. These are people, when I speak, they feel it in their spirit. These are people that call me or text me and say, I listen, lady, I don't know who you are. Listen, they say, lady, I don't know who you are, but I came across you on the For You page and I've been hooked ever since. I just want to thank you for everything that you do. I wasn't even supposed to be on TikTok. I'm supposed to be at work. These are your soul aligned clients. I've been having, and I just didn't have, listen, when I had my boot camp, I had soul aligned clients in my boot camp. I had people who say, listen, I just came across your video and I saw you working out. I was a plus size personal trainer. There's no way in hell I should have trained over 1,500 women. I was plus size. Other people who were in the personal training business were mad at me. I would have other personal trainers like, I have a perfect body and I don't have that many clients. How are you training all these people and you don't even have the perfect body, or your BMI is high? Y'all didn't know that because I didn't share that with people. I would literally get people who would email me, people who would DM me, people who would inbox me and say, this is ridiculous that you call yourself a personal trainer and your BMI is over 30 and you are clearly over unhealthy or overweight. How can you teach anybody else something? But guess what? I was with my soul aligned clients. I attracted the people who didn't like to go into the gym. I attracted the people who had been the trainers and the trainers made them feel bad. I attracted people who needed some tough love. I was with my soul aligned clients because I was authentically me. Okay? All right. So let's talk about how to stay authentic in your spiritual business. So get your pen and papers out. I'm about to give y'all, this is part of the game plan, how to stay authentic in your spiritual business. Number one, you have to share your story. So the people talking about, oh, I need to go live. Number one, you have to share your story. Your spiritual journey is part of your brand. Don't be afraid to share your story, your challenges, your growth, and your breakthroughs. If you were watching me in the last class, I ain't even try to do that in overflow. I ain't gonna talk about it because I'm done crying today. But when it clicked like the light bulb went off, and I realized what God had did for me, and that was an authentic moment for me right there. Now I could have walked off the camera and said, "Y'all, give me a couple minutes and got myself together." But God said, it's time to share your story. And I share it because my story is going to help someone else. So number one, how to be authentic in your spiritual business is number one, share your story. Share your challenges, your growths, and your breakthroughs. People connect with realness. I'm going to say that one time for the one time. People connect with realness. And your story could inspire someone else on their path. Put that in the comments. People connect with realness. What do people connect with realness? Huh? With realness. People connect with that. With realness. Yeah. People connect with realness. Hey, Jimmy. How you doing? Is that my friend, Jimmy? Is that Jimmy Young from Fort Worth? That's too much of your business. Is that Jimmy? Lord have mercy. Now I'm about to get real in here. Don't mute them, y'all. Is that my friend from Fort Worth? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to take my glasses off. That's right. People connect with realness. All right, while we waiting on Jimmy, I think that's my friend from Fort Worth. I'm like Aaliyah. Let me know. I can't sing because my voice gone. Let me know. See, that's that other part of Coach Misty coming out. Number two. Set boundaries and honor your energy. Number two is set boundaries and honor your energy. Being authentic also means honoring your energy. Know your limits and set boundaries that protect your well-being. You cannot give what you don't have. You cannot give what you don't have. Set boundaries and honor your energy. As a spiritual entrepreneur, it's important to stay aligned with your energy so you can serve from a full cup. I talk about this all the time. I said serving from a full cup, right? You have to know your limits, set your boundaries. Y'all, we done ran his ass off. Know your limits, set your boundaries, and protect your well-being. How can I give you something I don't have? I was supposed to go live today at noon. That alarm clock went off at 10 o'clock. I looked around. I woke up. She not ready. I just went to sleep at 4:30 this morning, and I was watching Martin at that. I knew I wasn't ready to do it. So I went back to sleep, and I said, Lord, when you're ready for me to get up, I'm going to get up. And when I get up, I'm going to give them all I got. I'm going to give them everything I got, Lord. When you're ready for me to do this, I'm going to do this, right? So you have to serve from a full cup. So set boundaries and honor your energy. Number three, stay true to your gifts. We talked about this yesterday. Stay true to your gifts. Don't try to fit with someone else's idea of what a spiritual entrepreneur should be. Listen, do not try to fit in to someone else's idea of what your journey should be or what your spiritual business can be. Do not do it. A lot of y'all want to run and get mentors, even the people that I'm mentoring, the people that take my class. If I do mediumship and you're not into mediumship, no problem. If you use cards and I don't use cards, no problem. Do not try to change who you are and how you do business to fit someone else's idea. If you have clients who want you to do something, I say this all the time, and all the time people are like, I wouldn't do that because I ain't that type of person. Baby, listen. If you can, one more time. One more time for the one time. If you feel something, say something. If you feel something, say something. If you feel something, say something. Everybody may not feel it, but if you feel something, say something. Okay. So, if I can do that, and I'm just be honest, and I say this all the time, if I can do that, what else you think I can do? If I can do that, if I can blow on you from my house through the phone and you feel it, you feel air on your face as if your phone had a built-in AC system, right? If I can blow on this MacBook and you feel air every time, if I told you that I could do work on your behalf, I could told you I do love spells, you know how many people would show up? If I told you I can do money spells, you know how many people would come? Because if you can feel my air through this phone, what else do you think I could do? Do you know how many people, when I always say this and people be like, I wouldn't do that. Do you know how many people after I get off these lives or I make that and I say, how many people you think would sign up if I said I can do a money spell for you? I got you. I just need you to do what I tell you to do. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I got you. Huh? Oh, you want him back in your life? I can manifest him back in your life. I can manifest people, places, and things. No problem. Just do what I tell you to do. Do you know how many people would run and they would pay big money? I should have been a billionaire. But you know what? I stay in my lane. I stay true to my gifts. Not that I can't do it. I'm gonna leave that right there. It's not that I can't do it. It's not what God called me to do. You hear me? It's not what God called me to do. And I know the consequences for myself if I step over in that lane. So I stay true to my gifts. I don't care how much money people offer me. I don't do it. I don't do it. Find somebody else to do it. It's not for me. I stay true to my gifts. Okay. So whether you are a healer, a coach, an intuitive, I want you to trust that your way is the right way for you. Your way is the right way for you. All right. So listen, now I want you to write something else down. Get your pen and paper, y'all. Write down one way you can bring more authenticity into your business. Write down one way you can be the realest that you can be in your spiritual business. You hear me? It could be through content. It could be through your offerings or the way you show up for your clients. But how can I be authentically me? Right? How can I be authentically me? You know, another way that I'm authentically me, baby, I cuss y'all out. Oh my God. And I know some people be like, I wish, listen, I wish that you would, some women call me and be like, I know you touched by God. I just need you to stop all that cursing. Ma'am, I'm not for you. Hey, Rich, I'm not for you. When people call me and be like, I love you, girl, but sometimes you do too much cursing. You know what my thing is? What do I say to them? What do I say to them? Girl, fuck you. And now that's on who? G-O-D. If you if my cursing bothers you, find somebody else to do it. Now, you want to keep my name on the altar? I am authentically me. I've been cursing since 1988. Huh? It was Randall Park Mall. I was 8 years old. I was on the escalator. Okay? My mama looked at me. I looked at her. This woman had on the craziest outfit. And my mother knew. My mother knew at that moment I wanted to curse. And my mother looked at me and she said, I'm going to let you curse this one time. And the light in my eyes lit up. I said, are you for real? It was like Christmas. I never forget that. It was 1988 at Randall Park Mall in Cleveland, Ohio. She said, go ahead. That was the slowest escalator ride. And my mother looked at me because she knew I wanted to say it. And I looked at my mother with everything in my little 8-year-old body. And I said, what the fuck is she wearing? I remember that. I said, what the fuck she got on? And my mother said, I was thinking the same shit. And then it was nothing. And it was... And that was the best moment of my 8-year-old life. Because my mother knew I wanted to say something. Right? But I'm gonna let you do it this one time. One time for the one time, little girl. And I bet not never get a phone call about you cussing in school. And I looked at my mother with the biggest eyes I could have with my little one ponytail and baby hair. And I said, say, listen, what the fuck is she wearing? Okay. And that's when the star was born. Huh? That was one of the greatest days of my life. So when I talk to people and they be like, oh, I wish you would stop all that cursing. I really like you, girl. Fuck you. And that's a who G-O-D. Find somebody else to do it. And if you ain't got to call me back no more. I'm not going to curb who I am to accommodate you. I'm not going to stop being me. I'm not going to stop doing the things that bring me joy. Because when I try to change who I am to accommodate you, I lose myself. And if I lose myself, then I dim my light. And if I dim my light, then I won't attract opportunities and clients and money to me because nobody will see me. Because now I am part of the dark. Did y'all see how I did that? Did y'all see how that worked? Because now I'm in the dark. And won't nobody see me. You wonder why you don't get no clients because you in the dark. You wonder why love don't come your way because you in the dark. You don't even know who you are. Your light is dim. You don't have a light. Your light is gone. Your light has been extinguished for a long time. And you wonder why can't nobody find you and nobody sees you. Because you're in the dark. Come on, somebody. Let's go ahead and talk about just tell them people I'm gonna be there at 7 o'clock. Tell them to get something to eat. Here I come. Or shit, they can log into this. Tell them I'm on my way. Let's talk about why nurturing your spiritual gifts is important. Okay, you see I'm spitting bars. Come on, somebody. I'm trying to see who gonna help me make my rap album. Ain't nobody said nothing. Y'all really playing. Can you tell the class I'll be there at 7 o'clock? I have my sincere apologies. Let me tell you why nurturing your spiritual gifts are essential. Nurturing your spiritual gifts. So listen, your spiritual gifts are like seeds. They need to be nurtured to grow. Okay, they need to be nurtured to grow. It's not enough to recognize them. You have to commit to nurturing them regularly so they can reach their full potential. You have to nurture them. One of the ways that you nurture it is that you actually use them, right? You actually learn more about them. You learn, like we talked about this, nurturing your spiritual gift. You got to use it. It's like muscle memory. You've got to use it. Y'all be like, oh, I used to be able to see stuff without, well, bitch, what do you see now? Huh? Every time I get on this phone, every time I get on my phone, they be like, oh, I can read. I see. Read me. Read me. Every time. Ain't that right, Lex? Every time y'all get on my phone call, on this phone, and tell me that you done unlock some type of gift and this and the other, or you a reader, what do I tell you? Read me. Not that I'm the end all to be all, but shit, I want to know something too. Read me. Don't tell me you a reader. Do not get on my phone. On that seeing me good phone. Don't come on this live talking about I'm a reader. Read me. Because see, every time somebody put me to the test, I read them for filth. Every time everybody test my gangster, every time, and it's normally men. Every somebody test my gangster, I read them for filth. Okay, let me in, baby. I read them for filth. Thank you, Lord. Every time. Baby, I read them from the rooter to the tutor. I tell them something about their mama, their daddy, their brother, their sister. I tell them something about their baby mama. I tell them something about their ugly. That kid ain't even yours. That little girl ain't even yours, and you know that little girl ain't yours. You shouldn't have never challenged me. You shouldn't never said nothing. Huh? I'm gonna read you, and then now I can't talk to you because you done let me in. Stupid. All right, let's get back to the thing. So let's talk about why you need to nurture your gifts, right? As a spiritual entrepreneur, your gifts are the foundation of your business. The more you nurture them, the more powerful and impactful they become. Okay. So again, let's do another exercise. Get your pen and paper out. Let's take a moment to reflect on how you can commit to nurturing your gifts. What practices will you incorporate into your daily routine to strengthen your spiritual abilities? What will you do? This could be meditation, journaling, energy work, or something else that resonates with you. So I want you to pick what are we going to do into a daily routine? Is it meditation? Are we going to do journaling? Are we going to do energy work, or we're going to do something else? Go ahead and pick one. Is it meditation, journaling, energy work, or something else? Put it in the comments, right? I want you to write down at least 1 to 2 practices that you will commit to in order to nurture your spiritual growth. You missed what, Emily? You missed what? Baby, I will read you for filth. I got one in my inbox now talking about, oh, you a psychic, read me. Sir, you don't want me to read you. Sir, you don't want me to read you. So I'm going to tell you how big that thing is or how small it is. You don't want me to read you, sir. I'm going to do a whole spiritual body scan on your ass. You don't want me to read you. That's the last thing you want me to do is read you. You better keep it cute. Take a sip. All right. So listen. I need y'all to know that how important it is to share your spiritual gifts with the world, right? Listen, your spiritual gifts are meant to be shared. That's number one. Your spiritual gifts are meant to be shared. The world needs to know what you have to offer. Don't hide your light or keep your gifts to yourself. Share them boldly through your business, okay? Whether it's through one-on-one sessions, group coaching, products, or workshops, your gifts have the power to transform lives. What am I doing now? What did I just say? I'm giving you the sauce. I'm giving you the game. Okay? Listen, whether it's through one-on-one sessions, group coaching, products, or workshops, your gifts have the power to transform lives. When you share them authentically, you not only create a successful business, but also fulfilling your spiritual purpose. Now, I want you to share one way you plan to nurture your gifts and one way you plan to share them with the world. How are you? Are you going to do daily meditations and are you going to do one-on-one coaching? Are you going to do journaling and are you going in that journal create a workshop? What are you going to do energy healing for yourself and then do a workshop on energy healing for other people? What are we doing? And yes, I do spiritual body scans. It wasn't until I talked to one of my good friends that's a nurse practitioner, and we were thinking about opening up a business together, which we are. And it actually took a spiritual turn to where she told me, she said, when you do those spiritual body scans, I said, what? I said, a spiritual body scan? She said, yeah, the body scans you do. She said, I watch you every day. Or, she said, when you're not on too late. She said, when you sit up and tell somebody what's wrong with them and they confirm them, she said, that's a body scan. I said, bitch, I do body scans. Let me update my spiritual resume. She said, that's a spiritual body scan. And it is. I can look at you. I can read your energy level on you. I read energy levels like percentages. The way I see energy is like water in your body, right? Whether you are fully hydrated, if you are overflowing, or whether you are, your water is swishing at your knees. I can read it. I'm reading in percentages because that's how I understand. I look at life through numbers, right? And then I can look at you and tell you that you have pain in your body. You have pain. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I barely passed chemistry in college. But I can tell you that there's a sharp pain in the middle of your back on the left-hand side. And I know that's dealing with your vertebrae. God give me things that I shouldn't even know, talking about an L5 and a T-set. I don't know these things. But and then when I tell people this, right, then they be like, oh my God, how did you know that? That's a body scan. So it wasn't until she put a name to it. I said, oh shit. She said, you do body scans. She said, that's a spiritual body scan. I said, you sure right. If I can look you up and down and tell where your energy level is, I can tell where you have pain in your body, because God, the way I see it is God lights it up for me. It's like playing what's that game, Operation? And listen, God lighted up for me. I can tell when I'm talking to people, and I can tell that their heart is pounding fast. And it's not that they sound anxious. I could just feel it. I say, hey, calm down. Your heart is pounding fast. Or I could tell somebody like, hey, you having heart problems. Or I remember when I told the woman where her cancer was. That was when I first started sharing my gift with the world. I told the woman exactly where the lump of cancer in her breast was. And she said, my God, how did you know? They went and they found it. That's a body scan. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and recap this session, okay? And trust and believe. We're about to come out. Listen, we're about to come out with a wellness. I'm coming out with a wellness business next year. I'm going to partner with a nurse practitioner with a wellness business. And baby, we're going to write spiritual prescriptions. Spiritual prescriptions. And look, and she can take you off of work. We're gonna write spiritual. She can do consultations. But if I do a spiritual body scan and you go and talk to her, you could do telehealth and she can write you a prescription. And we can write spiritual prescriptions. She can write real prescriptions, and she can take you off of work. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. That's what we doing. Huh? We taking telehealth a whole nother direction. You wanna do a holistic approach to healing? I'm gonna make up something for you. You want to do a holistic approach to healing? I'm gonna do something for you. Am I about to take a herbalist class or two? Absolutely. You want to do holistic healing? I got something for you. And I got a nurse practitioner with me. What we doing? Come on, somebody. Come on. Huh? Yeah. Huh? And I got a nurse practitioner with me. And we're gonna teach you mindfulness. Yeah. And we can do FMLA. All right, y'all, let's recap the session. And we can do FMLA and give you some coaching sessions with me. All right, today we talked about owning your spiritual journey with confidence and authenticity, right? Listen, you reflected on how to fully embrace your spiritual identity and committed to nurturing your gifts and sharing them with the world. All right, so now we're going to do an action plan, guys. Here's your action plans for the week. So, number one, write down your action plans, okay? I want you to identify one practice to nurture your spiritual gifts today. We already did that. Now, I saw what Yellow put. Shut up. Listen, identify one practice to nurture your spiritual gifts today. That's number one. Number two, guys, I want you to step into your confidence by sharing one aspect of your spiritual journey with someone or through your business. So step into your confidence by sharing one aspect of your spiritual journey with someone or through your business. Write down your action plans. Number three, be authentic in everything that you do, whether it is your business offerings, your marketing, or how you interact with your clients. Be authentic. All right. Be authentic. So that's your action plan for the week. Now, I'm going to tell y'all tomorrow we are doing a celebration and commitment. Tomorrow we are going to celebrate your journey of self-discovery and spiritual empowerment. Tomorrow is the last day for the free class for Soul Stirrers. Tomorrow. Okay, so before we do our my final thank yous and before I say my final goodbyes, because I'm about to get online for Mindset 365, I want to know, is there anyone watching that is ready to sign up for Soul Stirrers? Are you ready to comment? Are you ready to come into the class? Are you ready to join us in our private group on Tuesday? The way it works is that every Tuesday we will meet in a private Zoom session at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in between just the way I'm making these videos, you will get a list of videos to watch every day for the week. A list of videos, right, about what you're supposed to do every day. Now, the videos are not going to be 30 and 45 minutes long because it's just me talking to you. So most of my videos are anywhere from 7 to 8 minutes. And then you have your notebook, whichever notebook you choose. I tell people normally I come out with these grandiose workbooks for people, but no, not for this one, because guess what? I created my $1 million plan in a dollar store notebook, and you can create your $1 million plan in a dollar store notebook as well. Okay. So for Soul Stirrers, you can have any notebook. So if you are ready to join, we have 2 spots available. If you are ready to join Soul Stirrers, you need to say something now. The private class, I'm doing one more free class tomorrow. And then after that, you won't hear about Soul Stirrers. I'm still going to give you overflow coaching every day. And then I'll come back with some more free classes in Mindset 365, month 4, Cultivating Abundance. But we have 2 spots left for this. And then, like I said, tomorrow is Celebration and Commitment. So if you want to join Soul Stirrers, all you have to do is go click the link in my bio. And you can find the pictures with Soul Stirrers and sign up there. Or you can go ahead and go to my website, thisiscme.com, click on shop and scroll through the things in my shop and find Soul Stirrers there. It's easier to click the link in my bio because it's not that many pictures up. All right. All right, y'all. So on a final note, I want to thank you for showing up today. You are on a powerful path, and I'm so proud of the growth that you embraced during this first week of the boot camp. I want you to keep stirring that soul up, and I will see you tomorrow for our final session. All right. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and update the things. If you are in Mindset 365, go on and get in the thing. I'm about to join y'all on Zoom, and I'm about to tear y'all a new asshole too, because y'all ain't been watching them videos. Y'all know the videos I make. I can tell how many people watch them because it tells me how many people watch them. Y'all know that, right? Oh, okay. If you submitted a form and you wanted to become a moderator for CME, I am going to reach out to you guys on Monday. I'm going to reach out to you guys on Monday and invite you to our mod meeting, which is happening this Saturday at 11 a.m. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will tell you what being a mod consists of, and then we'll go from there. So if you filled out that form on my little survey daddy form and said you want to be a moderator, please look forward. Some of y'all filled out the form and didn't put no phone number. I'm not about to chase y'all down about that. I'm not doing that. But if you did, you filled out the form and put a phone number or email address, be prepared to receive a text message or email from me saying, hey, you're invited to this mod meeting. Now, if you don't make the mod meeting, there's all depends on how many people show up. If I get enough mods, because I'm changing the way modding around here, if I get enough mods, then I'll have another open mod meeting for nobody else. But if I don't, then I may schedule another one next in November. But for right now, October the 12th, 10 a.m. Central Standard, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. If you live on the West Coast, it's going to be at 8 a.m. Be prepared to be in that meeting if you would want to become a moderator for CME. All right, thank you so much. Soul Stirrers, I will see you again tomorrow.